The San Luis Obispo County budget is finalized. I'm Dylan Foreman, your community reporter in San Luis Obispo, where I recently told you about the proposed budget and the likely cuts. But following recent discussions, I looked at the changes and how they'll impact local agencies and organizations. The Board of Supervisors closed the book this week on the long-winded process of closing a nearly $40 million budget deficit.
We really needed to do some things that have certainly changed the landscape.
From the start of the budget hearings earlier this month to this past Tuesday, some adjustments to the original proposal affect land protection, health and human services, community services, fiscal and administrative, and financing. The county's health agency director, Nick Drews, saw big changes to public health and behavioral health totaling over $10.5 million.
So there was kind of a dialing down of certain services, but there were also some services where we felt that there was a good connection to the community where we would be able to partner with an external organization.
On the bright side, one-year transitional funding was added to the budget in the form of $1.5 million that would be awarded to partner organizations in the community to support their critical services for vulnerable populations. Additionally, there was an added $2.5 million in one-time support for homeless services.
Organization, and the idea would be to identify partnering organizations that would be able to take some of these funds and make use of them in a positive way and even fill perhaps some of the areas in which we lost.
Originally, the budget proposal called for the elimination of 168 county positions, many of which were already vacant, but in the finalized budget, there's now only 154.75 positions eliminated.
A lot of work to get to the point that we did. Appreciate the work of the administrative office and our department heads, our community partners, our staff in working with us to close the budget gap.
The beginning of the new fiscal year is July 1st, with the final legal budget adoption taking place in September. In San Luis Obispo, I'm Dylan Foreman, KSBY News.